So, here are some tips and tricks of resume formats which you actually do some mistakes, or usually this can be done, but there is no need to incorporate everything into it. So, we'll see one by one from bottom to top. Listing out your entire home address. So, people don't need your home address in your resume, right? It is not required to be listed in detail, so you can make it short, or just you can write the name of the state and maybe city and pin code. That's it. So next is no contact information. Yes, of course they need your contact information in case they want to select you, so please mention it in your resume. Next is you don't need a summary. It is nice to have, but please don't list an objective. So after every resume, once you are done, you some people write a summary of your resume. So if it is actually resume should be itself is a concise, so you need not to write this summary for your resume, right? Next is hobbies. So you why they want your hobbies? If they want to ask in as a casual manner, so they can ask at the time of interview, but don't write it and don't enlarge your resume pages. Okay. Next is years of graduation and CGPA listed. So again, unless you are new graduate, you don't need this, right? So if you have 10 years of experience in any company, and you are writing your graduation when you have done this, so it is actually not needed once you have an experience of sufficient experience, right? Next is education before experience, even when they are not new grads, right? So even if you want to write the education, then first, but you add first your experience and then education, because they are selecting now you because of your on the basis of your experience, not because of your education, right? So which is the top priority here is your experience. Next is skills not listed anywhere on the resume. You can list them either at the top or after every role in a bullet point. Of course, they are recruiting you on the basis of your skills. For example, if you are an experienced person, so in suppose you have done for 5 years any job, so where what are skills you have or what you learned there, so that how this is going to help in your means career or your job. So skills, of course you should mention it either on the top or every after every role. For example, you have done for 2 years in some other company and 3 years for some other company, so each company you might have gained some different experiences and skills, so set them as accordingly as per the rule. Next is weird formats that have multiple columns. So you can list everything in the single column, and it depends actually. So you can follow all this and make a good resume.